Hello. I'm sorry, I found this song like yesterday and I am absolutely obsessed with it. It is so good. Maybe I'm crazy, but I don't know, it gives me like those really like old vibes, but I'm very happy with it. He. Also, I texted the the computer company thing again to potentially fix my laptop. Maybe this time they won't ghost me. But hello everyone, hope you guys are having a wonderful, wonderful day. I was meant to stream yesterday, but instead I took the time to make like 13 thumbnails and upload all my VODs that I had forgotten to upload up until now, and so they do not disappear. I caught up on that. So the entirety of the VTuber SummerSlam 2026 is going to be on YouTube. And I learned from past mistakes, and it won't be uploaded all in one day, but like day by day basically. There's going to be like one video uploaded each day. I didn't what's it called? I hate my brain sometimes. I low-key forget that like the thing that I'm trying to say like mid-sentence sometimes. It's wild. I was curious to say your mic sounds nicely compressed. That's so cool. It's not cutting out anymore. What? What? That's crazy. To be fair, right now I'm also not whispering, so I guess that also does something. But yes, thank you so much for helping with my filters. I finally sound a little bit better, I believe. It would sound even better if I were to talk like this, because like this, I am talking into my microphone, but you do not get this luxury just yet, as I still have to figure out how to place my microphone correctly.
Wow.
Dr. 3GG Man, thank you so much for the follow. I appreciate you. Welcome in. I hope you have a wonderful day. Maybe it's Eggman. You know what? Now that I think about it, maybe it's Eggman. Eggman? Yeah, you know what? I thought so. That's my bad. Ich feiere meine zweijähriges Mod-Jubiläum. Let's go. Thank you for 2 years of modding for me, KP, and Neo as well. I saw the mod anniversary earlier as well. That's Eggman? Yeah. That's just my bad. I'm just incompetent at reading, I guess. I failed the reading comprehension. Eggman, thank you so much and welcome in. I hope you're having a lovely day. Apart from me absolutely butchering your name, but I hope we can look past this. Luxury, exactly. Speaking of luxury, I still have to record that ASMR video. And we have to schedule a day for that ASMR stream that we unlock during the charity event. So that's gonna be very interesting. I'm gonna do like a vote on our Discord server with what exactly you guys want as like a content of that ASMR stream. I believe it was gonna be like an art stream or something, or like that something that people wanted. But I'm gonna be asking you guys basically, do I read scripts? Do I just whisper? I don't know. I'm pretty new to ASMR streams, so I wouldn't know. I guess I have to watch some to actually know how it works. But yeah, I can send you one again. Oh god, like another script? I even have a self-written one, the one that I have to do a video for still. But my main issue is I have the same thing for like my covers that I still want to upload. I'm gonna have to turn on the music. Wait, I think I'm gonna change the music to like lo-fi, just so I can think while speaking a little bit better. How about how about this? Is this nice? Wait, this is only. Wait, I need a playlist. Can I have like a playlist? Or like let's do like, I don't know, like 1 hour. Or like, you know what? I usually stream for like 3 to 4 hours. Let's do like 4 hours. Blah 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 blah. How about this one? This is good. This is 4 hours long. This is amazing, right? Lo-fi girl. We all love lo-fi girl. For YouTube, it's going to be entirely silent, but that's okay. That's fine. Alright, what did I miss? Hold on. Doesn't you want again? I will write you one for free. It's okay. So like the issue is that I have for like ASMR videos and for like covers that I want to upload, especially covers, I don't really know what to put as like a background, if that makes sense, because I don't want to just upload it with like a black background and like nothing happening, but I also don't have the time to like frame by frame animate something. And I don't know if my drawings are at a quality yet where I would personally say, oh yeah, I want that as like a background for my cover. That, or I just don't have the time to like make one that would fit that. So yeah, that's kind of the issue I have right now. Hi T, I hope you're doing well. Hi Tony, I hope you're doing well as well. I am kind of melting in the heat, but other than that, I'm doing great. Thank you, thank you. I will actually be drawing on your drawing today, so that'll be interesting. I'm hoping that I can finish the sketch for sure, and then I'm hoping I can finish the line art and the base colors, and then I think rendering I'll do on another day because I don't think I'll have the time for it. But yes, I think I'll do that probably tomorrow. Maybe I'll also work a little bit of it on it off stream because I do need to watch a bunch of tutorials on how to render skin, because I found a really good skin tutorial on how to render better because I want to get better at rendering. So I'm gonna watch a tutorial for that, and I'm gonna watch a tutorial for hair, and I'm also gonna watch a tutorial for metal, because my metal rendering is the same as the rendering for my skin, and that shouldn't be. So I want to improve on that. So I'm gonna be watching a tutorial, and hopefully I'm gonna be able to shade that armor in a very nice metallic look for you guys. So yes. Welcome to being an artist. Just learn along the way. Play my music for an hour so I can claim royalties? I'm joking, that's crazy. I'm excited, full faith on you, thank you. I mean, technically, I could be playing your music in the background, because in the VOD it's not gonna be audible. So technically, I'm not really using your music. Ow. Excited, full faith on you. I appreciate it. I really, really hope that you guys are going to like it. I like it so far. I hope you guys do too. I'm gonna be adding some chainmail today because I found a very nice brush. I did my work off stream, right? I was thank you for the unstream. I was researching for some nice brushes, and I found one that draws like chains and shit for me, so I don't have to like draw the chainmail one by one myself, because I think I'd absolutely go crazy. She Beep and I love it so far. I am very glad. Tony, did I tell you yet? I got a VGen code recently. So after I'm done with your commission, I'm gonna be drawing some emotes for myself. And then I can actually do like I can open commissions on VGen. So I'm very happy. Hello, hello, someone out there. Me is hoping today reminds you that you're not alone, even when it feels like it, because someone is always rooting for you. Ah, that's so sweet. Thank you, Kenneth. Hello, Nick. How are you? Welcome in. Thank you so much for the 7 months. I appreciate you. You for the 10 months in total. Wait, no. It's not a 7. Wait, it's a 7-month streak, but oh, thank you so much for the 10 months. My bad. I am incapable of reading. I appreciate you. How are you? Hope you're having a lovely, lovely day today. Dude, congratulations. Thank you. I appreciate you. Wait, what happened? Oh, why can I see mod logs? Is that normal? I don't know. I don't know if that's normal. I'm like a mod for like 2 people, but I'm very bad at modding, so I haven't really figured out the whole thing yet. I don't know if that's supposed to happen. Do you have better TTV or 7TV? I do have 7TV. I think I have better TTV. Hi there, Chi. Hi there, Lord Racer. How are you? Hope you're doing well today. Welcome in. If you're having a lovely day today. Is that just a thing? Why did that get auto-modded? I'm doing good. How about you? I don't know why. How are you doing? Got auto-modded. But, yeah. I'm doing good. I'm just melting a little bit in the heat. Other than that, I'm doing great. How about you? Yeah, those make sense, I guess. Oh, is that just a thing that, like, enables that to be a thing? I'm doing great. I'm glad to hear. I'm glad to hear. I hope you had a wonderful week so far. What day is it? It's Monday. I lost any kind of like sense of time, I swear. See, because I don't have uni at the moment, I have no idea what day it is. Most of the time. Yeah. Yeah. It's fine though. It's fine though. Like Tuesday, Monday, it's what it is Garfield's least favorite day of the week. Honestly, I feel like Garfield is a mood when it comes to that because Monday happens to be my least favorite day as well. Or at least it used to be while I was still in like a high school. In uni, Thursday started to be my least favorite day of the week because those were the days where I had to actually attend physically. Because we have like multiple online lessons and then one day of the week we have like one lesson where we have to be like physically there. So yeah. And then I guess whenever I start working, I guess maybe then Monday is also going to be my least favorite day of the week. I guess it depends because I don't really know what exactly I'll be working as yet. I might become a freelance artist. I might become like a full-on game artist for like an indie studio or something. I would love to work for Capcom at some point in my life, maybe. I don't think I would want to work for Riot just because I don't want to move to America. But yeah. Me and Garfield go way back. That's my bro. I know, right? We even share one of our favorite meals being lasagna. I love lasagna. See, I know you to 2 years. How do I put it? When did you remember what day it is? Got me there. Well, to be fair, in those 2 years that you've known me, I've already been out of school, right? I didn't know you, bro, was a cat that eats lasagna. Man, I feel like that would go so fucking hard, no? I feel like it would go so fucking hard to be a lasagna eating cat. Can you imagine to just be like a fat lasagna eating cat? I feel like that would go so hard. Hello, Mr. Hot, how are you? Welcome in. What did I walk into? See, this is something that a lot of people say as their first message whenever they enter my stream because I have a talent for saying the most unhinged or random shit whenever someone joins, it feels like. But anyways, welcome in. I hope you're having a lovely day today. I hope you're doing great. But wouldn't you agree that being a fat lasagna eating cat would be great? We're talking about Garfield for context. This is the more you know. You should work at my indie studio low key. I hire you as an artist. Easy. You saw my UV cuts. Are you sure you want that? I could be your 2D artist, I guess. Maybe you need a different one for 3D. Hey, it's gonna get better, right? Now that I understood how this whole thing works, it might get better. It might. I really just more see myself as a concept artist, really. So like concept artist and character designer. I can do pixel art, I can do 2D assets. 3D though, I still have a long way to go. So I gotta work is oh wait, you can also hire me as a voice actor. I gotta lurk, work is getting busy, lol, but feel free to DM me or beep for any questions. Alright, I will do. Thank you so much for the lurk. I appreciate you. I hope work is not too stressful. I would have been fatter than Garfield. I would love to be a fat cat. I don't know why. I feel like it would be real nice. I always was jealous of my pets when growing up because whenever I had to get up at like 6 a.m. and go to school, and I saw my dog just very sleepily snoring as if he was going to work or he was going to school. And he was just eating, he was just sleeping, eating, playing outside. That's it. Wait, did I become my dog by becoming a streamer? Because technically that's all I do now too. I eat, sleep, and play games. I also draw a little, I guess. Ah, Garfield, yes. Concept artist for my studio? Hell yeah, I'm so down. Do you know how to draw a fusion of Angela Anaconda and
Brown bitch.
IR Baboon from I Am Weasel Show? I think if I look at both characters, then maybe. Also, do I see a pun or am I blind? I'm currently trying to catch up with chat. Pun, if that was you, if I saw that correctly, welcome in. Hello, I hope you are doing great today. Hope you're having a lovely day. I mean, concept and 3D artists are two different roles. That's true, but in indie studios, a lot of the times, at least from what I've seen, game artists usually have like multiple roles at the same time, if that makes sense. Like, at least the ones that I've seen. Because they can't really afford a lot of like different artists, so they usually try to get the artists that can do like a lot of things rather than getting like 3 artists that are very good at like one specific thing, if that makes sense. You could also do UI design. Oh god, you do not want to see my UI design. I guess I'm like okay-ish at UI. I used to study media design, but basically my teacher was just like, oh yeah, you still have a lot to learn. But the reason it looked so shit was because I was trying to stick to this like design principle, and I didn't quite understand the design principle because they low-key explained it like dog, and we had to watch a YouTube tutorial. I'm dead ass with you. They told us to watch a YouTube tutorial on it. And it wasn't really explained that well. So it didn't really look that great, to be honest, but I feel like I could do it a lot better now that I know what it actually is. She can do a nasty A-word, nasty in a bad way because we are fried. It makes me yuck. Oh, you mean like friends? Yeah. I feel like it's very awkward when I use like a mommy voice around my friends, because I can technically do that because I was practicing for like ASMR to do like different kinds of voices. So I am capable of doing like a quote-unquote seductive voice or whatever. I can also do like a very cringy voice or like a very goblin voice and shit, because I like to do like very, very different kinds of voices, right? But I can see why it would be very, very cringe to like my friends, especially the ones that know me IRL. Because, yeah. Concept and 3D rarely are under the same though. I mean, yeah, that would make sense. 2D and 3D I rarely see combined. Yeah, that's fair. I did see a lot of studios asking for both. For specifically the one I applied to for like a summer job. I applied as a 2D artist and I didn't get taken because they wanted someone that was 2D and 3D. But they didn't say that in the job description. So basically they were like, "Oh yeah, you're great at what you're doing, but we want someone that can do both potentially, and we have someone that could do both and that drives a car." Cuz back then I didn't have my license yet. And I would also not be comfortable driving, to be honest. And they were basically looking for someone very spontaneous that did like everything. So like a girl for everything, basically. And honestly, I'm very glad that they didn't take me, hindsight, because I feel like they were asking for something completely... Yeah, it was very unprofessional, really. Like from badly made food and anime. Don't do it, I will go. No, please don't leave, KP. Do Goblin. Do it no. Now. No, I'm embarrassed. I'm embarrassed to do that. You know, like, I can do it, like, while I'm playing games, because then I do it naturally. But if you guys want me to do it, like, on command, I don't know if I could. I'd need to practice. What is the reverse psychology? What is this reverse psychology? Wait, I don't think it was reverse psychology. I think KP would actually leave. Damn, low-key unprofessional of them. Yeah, I've encountered a lot of, like, things like that. Because as a little bit of a fun fact, the guy that was hiring was actually a professor at my university. And I don't know, the whole job description was just very sketchy. I did get along really well with who I would have worked with. But yeah, I think ultimately the main reason they didn't take me was because they looked for a 3D and a 2D artist who can drive on demand, essentially, if they wanted them to. And I'm quite happy they didn't take me, because I feel like I would probably quit quite soon, because I would not be able to like follow their demands, or I didn't want to. Quite frankly, I don't want to be just called like at 6 p.m. being like, oh yeah, tomorrow 6 a.m. you have to be in this city. No, I'm not that spontaneous. I get very stressed when people demand things of me like that. Oh, it said Aura, not Aura? Yeah. Yeah. No, not really. I'm a down bad, but not for friends, only male friends. Yeah, that honestly, that is so valid. Respect plus 100. Are you a girl? See, the amount of times I get asked that in video games is actually crazy, and it makes me sad a little bit. Wait, where's my charging cable for my pen? Let me charge it a little bit while I'm just yapping. Hi Dean, how are you? Welcome in, hope you're doing well today. Would commissions be open for song cover arts? I mean, I guess that would just fall under like a normal like half body or full body art, and you could just you could just use the fee for like a commercial use, and then technically you could use it for anything. No? What? I just wanted to use the emote. Wait, what emote? Was there an emote? I'm good. I'm glad to hear. Hello, Mama. How are you? Hello, Shiny. Thank you so much for the 20 stream streak. I appreciate the support. I hope you're having a lovely, lovely day today. Hope you're doing great. I am currently melting away, but other than that, I'm doing pretty good. Thank you. I should probably drink more, though. I was going to work out, but decided to join stream. I appreciate that. Thank you for being here. But don't let me stop you. If you do want to go work out, absolutely no worries. Are you a girl? Is a cat emote for me? Oh.
Round,
Oh,
bitch.
that's my bad. I don't see it. I just see the words. That's my bad. Thank you for the hydrate, Shiny. I appreciate you. I'm good. I'm very glad to hear
Get up
that.
and stretch.
See, as a 12-year-old boy, I'm supervising his channel. I'm his uncle. No, KP. I have to. Thank you for the headpets and thank you for the unstream. I have to be like at least, how old do you have to be to use Twitch? Don't you have to be like 14 or something? I'm the legal age for Twitch. I am the legal age for Twitch. Wait, no, I have to be 18. Don't I have to be 18 to be like affiliate? That or my parents have to sign the thing, I think. Twitch, I'm older than 18. I'm a woman and I'm older than 18. For shits and giggles, I'm a 12-year-old boy. With a cat close to the screen? Oh, Mama melting? I am melting, yes. Like, but the stretch is why I didn't see that, my bad. Well, I wanted to play Minecraft anyways. Very nice. Hope you enjoy your Minecraft. 13 or 14? Well, you have 18 plus tag. I do, so you'd have to be 18. Yes, I am older than 18. Mama is a big lady? Exactly. I'm a fully grown adult. In fact, I didn't grow after being like 14 or something. No, wait, that's a lie. I grew 1 centimeter since I was like 14. Because at 14, I was like 167 centimeters. And now I'm 168. So I grew a whole centimeter. Yeah. To be fair, if my spine would be straight, I'd probably be over 170, but W scoliosis. Yeah. I guess. Me as a big lady, but dummy. No, you're not dumb. And you're still a whole head smaller. I blame my illness. I want to be short. Why do you want to be short? Let's go, scoliosis. Let's go. No, on a real note, I'm sorry for anyone who also has scoliosis. It sucks. It's a lot of back pain, and technically there's something I could do about it, like working out and like There's like specific workout thingies that I could do. I could go swimming to like strengthen my back muscles and stuff, but I'm low-key kind of afraid of water. Which is funny considering I'm part siren, right? But oopsie. Anyways, I gained the mentality of an adult at 13. Damn, I'm sorry that you had to grow up so fast. I'm the same height since I'm 15. Fair, fair. Oh yeah, KP! We're the same height! Hell yeah! I don't want to be 160? Wait, why not? It's a good height, no? Rip my back. I also got scoliosis. My back is like an S. I feel that. Yes, I think mine is relatively okay-ish. Like you can kind of see it, I think. Like a little bit if you look at it specifically. But usually if you don't put like a focus on it, I feel like you don't really realize. Unless you see me like, I don't know, in like a crop top, maybe then like a little bit like in the front. But only slightly because I gained weight, like because I'm like more of a normal weight now, which I'm very happy about. You can't really see it anymore, so I'm 160 centimeters, something tall lady, and I hate it. I'm taller than you. I'm taller than you by almost 10 centimeters. 160 is below average height for a woman in my country, for example. So technically in my country, you'd be considered small. I never had back pain. That's good. That's good. I'm glad. I'm afraid of sirens. Just kidding. Yeah, exactly. If you'd be afraid of sirens, it would be maybe a little bit unfortunate that you're here. You know what? We can do like the whole like face your trauma or like face your fears. By being in my stream, you can overcome your fear of sirens. Did you guys know that in Greek mythology, sirens are actually part bird? And the whole like part mermaid or like part fish thing mostly came because of Western TV. I'm a Western TV siren, guys. At this point, I'm part mermaid, to be honest. I thought siren was more like accurate, you know, because of singing and all. I wouldn't really consider myself part bird, though. That was not my intention. So I'm not a mythologically accurate siren, I guess, but a TV accurate siren. Yeah. Just kidding, yes, we are. My left shoulder is lower than my right shoulder. Oh, you might have it a little bit harder than me then. I believe mine are relatively even. You can kind of see it in my ribcage, like a little bit. I want to be 150 again. I was happy. Ah, that's the same height as my best friend. Love that, love that. But 160 is not bad. I feel like that's a good height. It's okay, I will leave Angie. No, don't leave. Stay. Now being 160 tall, it's sad. I mean, that's an okay height. I feel like that's a good height even. My mom is a minion. She's 155 centimeters. What do you mean a minion? My best friend is exactly 150 centimeters. What is she? A gnome? So the OG siren were humans, oh, part bird. Yes. So the OG sirens were like part bird, part human. Like they kind of had like a human head. And then the rest was kind of just all bird. It looks really weird. If you just type in like Greek mythology siren, if you just pull that up, you should see it. And there it also says that the whole like thing with like mermaid tails, like the fish tail thing, that only originated from Western stories or like Western TV and stuff. Because in my head, a siren was basically like the evil or like more evil version of like a mermaid, right? But in some stories, mermaids are basically sirens. I don't know. So it's kind of like harpies. Yes, in a way. Kind of. You made that Minecraft bunny look like a bird when you threw it off that hill. Listen, I didn't throw it off, it jumped. You saw what happened with the one you had on the leash. It jumped down a cliff. Willingly. Rather than coming with us. For context, for the past like 2 days, I've been like building a like rabbit enclosure in Minecraft, and the bunny. I wanted to get a bunny inside of that enclosure, and every time I had one on a leash, it died because it jumped from a high place. One of them escaped the enclosure, and because there was like a tree on the side of it, it jumped down from the tree and died from fall damage. I was devastated. That first bunny, you threw it off a cliff? Well, because I hit the wrong button. I accidentally hit it instead of like putting it on the leash. That's my bad, but I was new to Minecraft again because I hadn't played it in years. The one that has been in the chest for days, it escaped, so it wasn't an enclosure. No, it was just not a very safe enclosure. Also, let me get some more water because I am very thirsty. I'm very much dying, so hold on, give me a second. Why did I get bonked the second I get up? Also, hi there, Amadeus. How are you? We're having a lovely day today. She's getting water. She'll be back. Thank you so much. I was indeed getting water, but I am back now. Never mind. Yeah, never mind that, right? I'm doing well. I'm glad. I'm glad I'll be having a lovely day. Why do I have messages? Have a collab potentially on Sunday. And I'm trying to figure out what it is going to be. 5,000 points, 1/4 of the A word? KP. KP. You don't want me to say it, right? You don't want me to say it, right? So why are you collecting points? Why are you counting how much is left still? I'm a good friend. Is it just because you want to make me suffer or something? I want you to suffer? I'm so smart. I am so smart. Oh my god. Well, that was, I saw that coming from a mile away. Alright. I guess fair enough, but KP, by making me say that, right? Wouldn't you make yourself suffer? Guys, I'll go make noodles. Bye. Okay, enjoy your noodles. Enjoy, enjoy. I'm wondering if I keep yapping, aren't I just going to get hungry again? And I'm gonna want food. And I'm gonna be sad. Because I want food, but I'm still alive, so I can't get food yet. I should probably get to drawing soon. It's a double-edged sword. I mean, I guess you could, like, mute yourself while I do it. If that makes it better. I don't know. But I guess then it's also like a little bit of a waste of points because you're redeeming something that you're not even going to hear. No, you have to make sure. Too, you have to make sure that I said it, right? I just want you to suffer with me. Noted? Doesn't that mean there is a good side too? Yeah, the good side is me suffering to KP, you see? So the good side to me is like suffering, me suffering, and then the bad side is that you guys are suffering. Oh, we all suffering. Yes. We're all suffering. Ah, I get it, yes. I could, but I want to hear you suffer. To be fair, it does kill me inside every time I need to do it, so yeah. Okay, I'll go make noodles now. Okay, enjoy. What kind of noodles are you making? Are you making ramen? Are Are you making something else? Me too? Trust me? Yeah. Maybe this is just a thing. Maybe like a little piece of ourselves is just dying every time I say it. Bulldog carbonara, but premium. Oh, so are you putting like little things inside, like extra cheese or like ham and stuff, like people do in like their food videos and stuff? Yes. So when are you starting like a food TikTok? You should do like a food TikTok, like cooking and then eating it or something. Ah, marketing idea. You cooking? I'm always cooking. Low key. See? It's that natural content creator sense. No, I'm just kidding. I just keep seeing that. So I'm like, oh, you know what? That's a good idea. Food? Where? I wish it would be close to me. I wish I'd have some food with me right now. You weren't cooking when you burnt the pasta? That's how we're playing it now, huh? Listen, that was one time, like, God knows how many years ago now. I was just learning how to cook. That was my first time having to cook anything alone other than, like, pan frying shit. So I was lost, okay? I was lost. I was stressed. I only had about half an hour because uni. So, yeah. That's what I blame. I was like 20 or something back then. Something like that. I ate dino nuggets today. Ooh, very nice. Hell yeah. What did you have with them? Did you just have dino nuggets? Nothing else? Hi, Twin. Hi, Carbo. How are you? Welcome in. Hope you're doing well today. Hope you're having a lovely, lovely day. But that doesn't make sense. If you didn't have much time, you wouldn't have left it in for that long. I didn't leave it in for long. I just didn't turn down the heat. I just didn't turn down the heat and I didn't add any like extra butter or anything. I think I didn't add anything extra. Hello, I'm new here. Welcome in. I hope you're doing well. Hope you're having a lovely, lovely day. This is just Young? Hi, is it Young? I'm so sorry if I mispronounced your name. Anyways, I hope you're doing well today. Welcome in. With hella Gewürzketchup? Ooh, that one's a good one. My mom doesn't really like it, but I actually really do. Though to be fair, in recent years, I prefer like the normal, like plain tomato ketchup more because it's less sweet and I can just add curry myself to make it a little bit more spicier to get like that curry taste in it a little bit more without making it too sweet. See, it's okay. It's okay to burn pasta. Listen, the context for that was it wasn't just noodles and water, right? I did the noodles perfectly. They were al dente. And then I took them out of the pot. And then I put the water out of the pot. And then I put the noodles back in. I put a little bit of pesto in it, like a little bit of green pesto. And then I stirred it and it burned at the bottom because I didn't add enough butter. And I had it at a too high heat. And I probably would have low-key just needed to have it on the stove for like a couple seconds, but I left it there for like a minute or two. And it burned. But yeah, that only happened once, okay? That only happened once. Doing great, doing great. Just gonna look around for a while. I appreciate you. Thank you for the look. Hope you enjoy. See, cortisol, it's okay. I'm a League of Legends, Valorant, and Overwatch player. Do you really expect me to have low cortisol? I have like probably like the highest cortisol you could ever imagine. Maybe not the highest, but like one of the highest, you know? It's okay, don't burn the pasta anymore. It's never happened since. The only thing I've burned since was broccoli. And I followed the instructions precisely. See, I wanted to turn it. I was told not to. And then it burnt. Slightly. It was still edible, but like, yeah. It was definitely a little black around the edges. But yeah. So you just messed up on the broccoli? I've never made broccoli before. I never had to like fry vegetables before because I'm a very picky eater, so I very rarely eat vegetables, right? So I straight up didn't know what to do with it or how to like I don't know how to handle it, I guess. So yeah, it slightly burnt. It was still good though. Still ate it. After that, I let my roommates do it though. Not touching broccoli again. I like broccoli. Broccoli is very yummy, but I can't cook it. So you just throw animals off a cliff instead? No, I throw you off a cliff. I guess you could be considered an animal because you are a human and humans are animals. So yes, I suppose I do throw animals off a cliff in Minecraft from time to time whenever I throw you off the cliff. Hey, wow. Oh, don't be like that. You pretended to be a bunny yesterday. I was like, damn, I don't see any bunnies. And this guy started hopping around. No, wait, look, there's one. Yeah. Exposing them secrets. Okay. What, are you denying it? Are you denying it now? You can be honest. It's okay. You make it sound so much more worse. If you would describe it yourself. Yes? How would you describe it? Because that's exactly what happened. Whenever I said, I wish I would finally find a rabbit that doesn't die, that I can just put into this enclosure. You went into the enclosure, started hopping around, and was like, oh, look, there's one there. No, it was in the field. No, you did it twice. Let me refreshen your memory. You also did it in the pen. You did it in the pen and in the field. I should have recorded it. I should have recorded it for evidence. I just sat in the water. No, during another part, you acted like a bunny. I didn't act like a bunny, you did. See, I'm very bad at remembering things, but some things just randomly stick to my brain, and that is one of them. That was one of them. Hi there, Mike. How are you? Welcome in. It was only in the field. You know what? If it makes you happy to believe that it was only in the field, I'll agree with you. Even though I know for myself, it also happened in the pen. I'm sorry. At this point, I'm just bullying you. I'm sorry. I do that when I like people. This is how I show my love. But it's okay. Hello, Mark. I hope you're doing well today. I hope you're having a lovely day. Right. Right. Exactly, exactly. Anyways, let me drink some more. Anyways, I'll go make those noodles. Oh, I thought you already went and made them. Bye-bye. Bye-bye. Oh my god. Interesting. Yeah, just got my coffee. Oh, very nice, very nice. I hope you enjoy your coffee. I might actually switch to drawing in a second, just so that we actually get some stuff done today, rather than just me talking. I think I have already been talking for, yeah, almost an hour. So we're back to my usual format of streams where I yap for an hour and then I do whatever I plan to do. Doing great so far. I'm glad to hear. I'm glad to hear. Hello, Neo. How are you? Thank you for the hydrate. Much appreciated. I should drink more, indeed. It is so warm. Good. I'm going shopping. For food later, or are you going right now? Okay, okay. What are we making? What are we making for food later? Because in 30 minutes it's going to rain. Oh, really? God bless. God bless it's gonna rain. I mean, that's bad for you, but it's good in general, right? Because maybe that means it's gonna cool down. Actually, yeah. Right now on my PC, it says there's like a thunderstorm. I don't see it right now, but I'm guessing it's gonna start soon. Oh well. Well, take care. Hope you have a safe trip forth and back. I might, maybe, in the middle of drawing, I might leave for like a tiny little bit and cut an apple. Just for like a little bit of like refreshment. Because I don't know why, but eating an apple, Loki kind of helps with like cooling down a little bit. I feel like. Maybe I'm crazy. Maybe I'm imagining it, but I feel like it helps me a little bit. Anyways, let's switch to drawing. Ba-da-da. Let's go and change the category as well. There we go. Well, today we are going to be working a little bit more on this beautiful sketch right here because I'm gonna try. It's Wolverine again. It is Wolverine again, aka my very good friend Beep. And we are going to try and hopefully include. Oh wait, no. Put that up, and then I don't want bubbles or anything. I think this was this one, right? So now, which one looks like the most like a email? This one could work. Oh, what did I do? I don't think this one works so well. This one could work. This one could kind of work. This one, oh, I like this one. This looks nice. Wow. That looks so clean. It's not supposed to look that clean though. What is this? Wow. Sorry, I'm testing you, Precious. Are you winning? I am winning. Hello, Asia. Welcome in. Hope you're doing well today. Feel like this one might be like the most accurate for chainmail. Be right back. Thank you. Oh, wait, why did I say thank you? Take care. Wait. I can't speak anymore. I can't fucking speak anymore. Wait, so chainmail would probably be like about this small, right? I should probably look at like how this is structured. Let me look at a chainmail. Am I even using that right? Am I using that word right? Oh. Is there like a close-up? Close-up. Okay, maybe not that close. Okay, this... Wait, it's sideways? Which way does it go? So... Up or down? It's definitely like in lines. Let me see. I think it goes down. So it would be like this. I think that kind of works, right? Does this look right? I think it does. Be right back. Wait, I already read that. Take care. So I think this is correct. Oh. Wait, it's so satisfying to use a brush like that. What? I should have done that way sooner. Rereading for fun? I guess. I have nothing better to do, you know? So this would also kind of show it a little bit. But I like that because now it looks like a little bit more protected. How long is chainmail usually, like on the arms? Does it go like all the way down? I think it does, right? Or does it stop like halfway? Wait, chainmail on a person. Oh, why is your face painted black, bro? What the fuck? Okay, so it does go all the way down. Like to the wrists. I mean, I guess that makes sense because you would want your whole body to be protected, right? So I feel like that would make sense. That would make a lot of sense actually. So let's just assume this would probably go kind of like this, and then we just erase wherever I'm like drawing over protector thingies. This is one, and then this is one. Is there another one? I actually don't even know. This one? Okay, that one I'm actually not sure about. I'm just gonna leave that. Kind of like that, and then you just kind of and access ones. Oh hell yeah! Hello, dear Chi. Hello, AC. How are you? Welcome in. And then we could just make it so it's like a little bit like a sleeve. So kind of like that. Also do that right there. And then just do this again. Is it weird that I'm having like a lot of fun with this? That looks great. Thank you. I appreciate you. I have found the magic of using a brush instead of doing it yourself hand. Stroke by stroke, essentially. And then you just erase this a little bit, wherever it's like a little bit too much, and then on the protector thingies as well. Kind of like this. And is there another one there? No. That would make sense for one to be like right here. So kind of like this. I feel like. Yes, you know what? This looks really cool, especially from like further away. And then I believe this would... Wait, let me look at the reference again. Did I draw this? Is this like an open space? I don't think it was. Oh, wait. You know, I think this one like goes around the hip. Is there more chainmail like down there? It doesn't necessarily look like it, to be honest. But I think it does extend upwards. So to like here. So it would kind of look like this. We'll show it as well. That, and then just erase a little bit like that. And then it kind of looks like it's going up. Just a tiny bit. I won't be staying long though. Me and wifey are gonna go out to our favorite pizza place. Let's go. Enjoy, enjoy. Thank you for stopping by. You're gonna have a lovely, lovely day together. I actually just realized, wait. What does happen down here? What is like under here? I'm assuming there would be like, you know, those typical like I think I'm just gonna make this black with black pants underneath it. We try to go once a month. That's lovely. I hope you guys are gonna have a lovely time together. I didn't draw on the wrong one. Right, good, 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 good. Is there chainmail between that? Not really. I think we're gonna do some. Because I feel like it might also like tie the drawings a little bit better together. If we add like a bit of chainmail on this character as well. If it would let me. Just like anywhere. Kind of look between it. This would be like a plate almost here. And then you see like a little bit of it right here. Kind of protecting all of the like softer areas. Does it look good if I put any here? Or does that just look like fishnets? That looks a little bit like fishnets. I feel like, you know what, I feel like we're not gonna do that right there. I feel like we're just gonna do it on the arms. We don't want him to wear fishnets. I feel like it might not be the vibe we wanna go for. You never add it on the arms though. And then let's make that a bit smaller and just erase anything that wouldn't be visible. Let's erase along the line again. There we go. And then we just follow the arm like this. Luckily, this is just a sketch. I have to like very weirdly turn myself. I feel like this is the moment where a lot of people would turn their canvas. Because on a piece of paper, you could just draw the piece of paper right now. However, this is a tablet, so I cannot do that. It'll look nice if I do this. If it extends down the hands a little bit, does that look strange? Yeah, I think it's not needed on the hands. Maybe it's like gonna be like slightly visible, like right here, like kind of peeking out. Pretty interesting chainmail, thank you. I hope that's a good thing. I really do hope that that is a good thing. I feel like this looks good. I feel like this looks cool. I'm gonna send this as a screenshot as it is, just to make sure they're okay with how the sketch looks right now. Because if they approve of the sketch right now, then I am going to start with line art. And then I can add in some color as well. I think I'll only do the base colors today, if I even get to that point. And then rendering I'll do on another day. Because I also need some tutorials to learn how to shade metal. Wait, I had a group with them, right? Where's that group again? Right here. Are you guys okay with this as the final sketch? Yes, I'll move on to line art and base colors. Yes, amazing. Okay. Do something. You know what? I might just erase like some of the line art later on. But I'll work with it for now. I'll work with it for now. Why your dad look hot? Wait, what? Wait, what? I don't think my dad looks hot. Do you mean this character? Like this one? I would like to point out that this is not my dad. Or do you mean my step toaster? Which is also not my dad, it is my step toaster, which is I knew the word. Androgynous. Androgynous? I think so. I don't know. Oh, timed yourself out. All right, got you. Anyways. Nah? All right. All right. Okay, let's close this for now. Like so. And let's make that a bit of a lower opacity. And then go over to lines, and let's start with... Let's start with Beep, because I don't have to do as many straight lines for Beep. Oh, thank you for the Smitify. My bad, step toaster, fair enough. Forgot your glasses, fair enough. Thank you. Appreciate you. One for that, and then I think I'll also make one for just the face. So Beep is blue, is what I forgot. So I'm gonna need like a darkish blue color. So let's, oh wait, no, I don't these. I try color. It's like a good size. I feel like I could almost go a little bit smaller. Maybe not that much. Maybe I like 4. Maybe 4 is like a good size. Again, I may very well still change the line art a little bit, varying line thickness, or maybe I'll even delete it in parts entirely. Because I'm kind of trying to get away from this like really harsh line art that I do at the moment. I just don't really like fully identify with that anymore. Kind of want to evolve away from that a little bit. I'm back. Welcome back, Corrado. I'll just, for now, I'll actually fully outline the ear. Because I might make it like slightly transparent wherever there's skin. His hair isn't like a block, right? It is slightly transparent. So I might include that ever so slightly. These noodles look insane, and send me a picture. No, my chair rolled away. Yeah, I may very well still like change the lineup up a little bit. 'Cause I'm not entirely happy with it just yet. What is that? I'll do it with my cam. Okay. Why's your phone dead? I might actually redo the eyeliner in a little bit as well. I just feel like it's almost a bit too thick. Yeah, you know what? I'll redo the eyes. I'll redo the eyes in a little bit. I think I'll leave that for now. And just do pretty much everything else first. I mean, to be fair, there's not that much that I even need to do line art wise for the body, as most of it is going to be clothes. As it's like a very covered up drawing. I almost kind of want to give people really fancy nails. I don't know why. Stop being a shrimp for a second. Smixy nails? I know, right? It's in the most awful blurry picture ever. Beautiful. I will look at it in a second. Hold on. I don't know why I feel like the phone needs to be a little bit slimmer. God. Oh, yeah, I see. So blurry and oh no. I mean, it still looks alright. Like, it doesn't look like crazy, but I see what you mean by it looks blurry for sure. There's dirt on my screen. Okay, so I think the only other part where you can really see like skin is gonna be his other hand or their other hand. Then everything else is just gonna be covered up by clothes pretty much. And well, the face, I guess, but. My bad, gang. It's okay. I forgive you. It's actually really good and colorful. I have that a lot when I take pictures of my food. I always feel like it looks super bland. When in reality, it looks really fucking good, like color-wise as well. I just feel like my phone camera is absolutely horrific when it comes to taking pictures for whatever reason. Which is funny because I'm pretty sure that the phone I have actually specifically advertised that they have like a insanely good like camera. And it's great for like tracking. Like I'm using it for YouTube Studio tracking. But anything else, I don't really know. Just like one finger, and then this is one finger. And this is one finger. Wait, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Did I accidentally draw 6? 1. Surely not, right? This would be like 1, and this would be like 2, and this would be like that one. So no, I think it's just because of this one. Like because of the thing on top of it. But I'll just draw that a little bit differently so it's a bit more clear to see. I had to just for 1 second make sure that it actually looks like a hand. Alright, then let's move on to face real quick, and then let's just size that down to like 3. A little bit more accurate. Maybe this one's even too much already. This looks a bit better, I think. Actually, let me tilt that one a little bit more. This. That, and then so these lines. I think that works. This would kind of wait, not like that. Kind of do this, right? Let's try to stick to that a bit more. Go away. Kind of like that, I feel like. And then I don't know if I'll outline the mouth straight up. Maybe a little bit. Kind of like that. I think like a ever so slightly brighter color for the hair. Just a little bit. Not too much. Do we even have a layer for hair? Body, face, chin, up close, accessories, highlight. I forgot the hair.
Drown, bitch.
Thank you for the hydrant, Neo. I appreciate you. I forgot the hair layer. That's wild. Well, here we go, I guess. Butter and Volvo with O's is ready. Butter and Volvo with O's is ready. Red eye? Water and Volvic with ice is ready. Thank you. I appreciate you. My sec isn't English. Ausländisch. How did your English become worse? I know your English is better than that. Damn. Apfel you wanna. Yes, I would love some apple, thank you. Vad water? Water. Water. I don't know. Actually, what is the correct... Is there a correct way to pronounce water? Is it water? Is it water? Or is it water? I'm sorry. Alright. Yo. Yo. What's up? What's good? Line art. We are line arting. Okay, I think this is slightly brighter, right? Surely. Oh yeah, this is slightly brighter. I think one of the strands is red, but I'm just gonna do that in a second. I have an important announcement to make. What's up? Is it that you finished your noodles? Yes, how did you know that? I'm in your walls. Right now. At this exact moment, I am hiding in your walls. I am screaming from your walls. What the fuck? Come out, no. I don't wanna. Wait, what? Face twitch. Why is your model twitching like that? Let me see. Oh, you mean because of like my mouth? You mean the like little that thing? I was scratching like under my eye, like here. So maybe that was it. I don't know. The bottom half of your face. Yeah. Sometimes it does that when I like move my hand in like the vision like that of my camera. Then it kind of bugs out a little bit. I forgive you? Oh, thank you. How so very kind of you. Does it get cut out when I'm eating an apple? Please say yes. How's the water? It's great. I have some water, I have some iced tea, and I have some apple slices. Mm-hmm. Oh, apple? Yes. That's very good. Thank you. I set up correctly with you, so it does it all. Thank you. They're perfect, of course. Very true. The apple slices are perfect. And so is my water, and so is my iced tea with ice cubes. Can I have some? Would have been hilarious if he would have just said no. Loki? Wait, why does it look so terrified? Ask Chi. That looks like I'm threatening you. I wanted to say no, but oh. Can I have some? Today is Monday, so Mondays we make an exception, right? Mondays we share our apple slices. I didn't want to be rude. Okay. So you can have one apple slice. You can have one. I'd hold it into the camera, but I'd need a 3D model to do that and a 3D model of an apple, I guess. Oh my god. Maybe I should do like a VR chat stream someday, guys. Then I'm just gonna hold random foods into the camera. Oh god. Stay away from VR chat? Why? It looks like a lot of fun, to be honest. I don't know how are your Mondays? Usually terrible. Well, it used to be, whenever I was still aware that it was Monday. VR chat is so bad. Why though? I'd low-key probably only use it like a friend of mine is using it. So just for streaming to like have full body tracking. Because I feel like that would be funny. I don't think I'd ever go into like public lobbies. I don't think I'd do that to myself. It's like Valorant e-dating simulator, but without the shooting. Oh. That's unfortunate. 50% Gooners? Well, in Valorant, it's like more like 98%, not gonna lie. Okay, you know what? That's probably putting it a bit too much. But there's a lot of Gooners on Valorant, especially in Swiftplay. So Loki, if you're a woman and you play Valorant, don't queue Swiftplay alone. You're gonna run into some really weird dudes. Valorant is less than VR chat? Really? Damn. You haven't been in my lobbies then. Shit gets wild. Wait, that makes it sound bad. Wait, that makes it sound really bad. Oh, I have? No. Bet your ass I had worse lobbies than you. Vamos! Yes! See, I want to get good at Valorant again, so I can scream that at the top of my lungs whenever I ace. I'm just gonna go, Vamos! This is where you guys come in. I'm just gonna expect my team to actually do something after that. Which is probably never going to happen, but you know what? That's okay. They tried. I can't even say that because half the time I feel like I'm the bottom frag. I'm the problem. No, you know what? I'm not the problem. The problem is my fucking 2 duelists lurking every round. Or my initiator lurking for whatever reason. In fact, I feel like most of the time my teammates just want to go lurk. They just want to go anywhere we are not. Like the rest of the team. And then me as a controller, or as a sentinel, I'm just kind of like, okay. Well, that's not how that works. But I also don't want to play duelist because then all the pressure is on me, you know? And who knows? Maybe it's just a natural thing. You lock Reyna and you just automatically start lurking. I can be a duelist, you can pocket me, it's okay. See, I'm not a pocket though, right? Because I have a very big ego. So, half the time, I'd probably end up accidentally baiting you. But I'd kill myself, to be fair. At least on stage. On Sky, I can't, which is probably why I don't play her. It's okay, I'll forgive you. Perfect then. Perfect then. A duelist that is willing for me to bait them? Amazing. Amazing stuff. No, because I shit you not, my duelists tell me that I'm baiting them while I'm putting down smokes and I'm the first on site, like after them. Sometimes even before them, and they're like, oh, you're baiting. I'm like, I'm right next to you. How am I baiting you? Riddle me that. I want to buy Palworld. I will buy Palworld. Let's go. What changed, by the way? Because weren't you like kind of against the game because you're like a Pokemon fan and you weren't really happy with how similar it looked from like an outside perspective? Because you throw balls at animals or animal looking like creatures, I guess. Well, Nintendo deserves it anyway. Well, Nintendo deserves what exactly? The hate? They're shutting down Mario Kart. Or well, that like mobile adaptation of Mario Kart that they made. Being copied and hated? I wish it would kind of like motivate them to make better games again. Cause I really like the old Nintendo games, but the new ones that came out are just meh. The Mobile Mario Kart was bad. I mean, the games aren't bad. It's just... I mean, some of the games were pretty bad. And then apparently they're planning to raise the prices again in the future for the future Pokemon games. So I'm kind of like, eh. For what? So that my game has a cutscene with 10 FPS instead of 2? Like in Pokemon Violet? I still played the game. I still liked the game, but it definitely had its flaws. The best part is Pokemon isn't the first monster catching game. Dragon Quest did it earlier. Yeah, so technically speaking, Dragon Quest should sue Nintendo. But they don't. They don't. Digimon, also very similar. Also came before Pokemon. They didn't sue. Digimon, yeah. But Pokemon is just so based. The old ones, like, definitely. I really enjoy the old Pokemon games. I just don't really like the new ones. The new ones, they kind of just feel empty. If that makes sense. Because I get that it's the same story over and over again, but like, there's something about like the old Pokemon Pearl that just, or like the old Pokemon Mystery Dungeon games that just, it was so nice. There was like so much thought behind the story, and now it's just like, I don't know. There's a Mimikyu in Pal World? Oh, really? I mean, I'm guessing something similar. Pokemon peaked in 5th gen? I actually forgot which one the 5th one is. I'm not really a Pokemon connoisseur, if you would call it that. I just played a couple of Pokemon games. Not many. Just a couple of them. Black and White? Ah, fair enough, fair enough. Never played it, wouldn't know, but hey. Best games though, I agree. Story so good? I really enjoyed Pokemon Mystery Dungeon Blue Rescue Team. I actually liked the story of that. But I know that a couple of people actually hated it. But, oh well. I liked it. I thought it's pretty cool. It was also my very first Pokemon Mystery Dungeon I've ever played, so. My favorite was also from the 7th gen, but the games didn't have the same feeling. I did notice that in like Pokemon Sword and Shield, for example, I really enjoyed Pokemon Sword and Shield, but what I immediately noticed, like as soon as they went into like the whole 3D, the world started to feel very empty, if that makes sense. Like, I feel like in Pokemon X and Y, for example, it was still like very nice. Like the areas didn't feel so empty, like especially like grass and stuff. It didn't feel empty. It actually felt like an actual world that people live in. Whereas Pokemon Sword and Shield, for example, started kind of looking a bit naked, almost. And I had that with Pokemon Arceus as well, with Pokemon Violet and Scarlet as well. I felt like the outside world just looked a little bit empty, like something was missing. Sword and Shield was the last okay-ish game. Yeah, I agree. I really liked that there was so much like character customization that you could do in the way of like clothing and stuff, so you could really like dress your character up. I really loved that about that game. Sword and Shield was the last okay-ish game. Question mark. So SNV had so much terrain design. What is SNV? Oh, Scarlet and Violet. Would have been peak if the performance was shit. I mean, it was definitely a lot better than, for example, Pokemon Arceus, but I'm comparing it to the 2D games, right? If you compare it to the 2D games, I feel like it was a bit better, like, put together. It was definitely one of their, like, better 3D games when it comes to environment, because it finally didn't feel as ugly anymore, like straight up ugly. But I still feel like there was something missing, if that makes sense. I don't know. Maybe that's just me though. Like maybe that's just I mean, it is a personal opinion, right? I just personally felt like there could have been like a little bit more. But it was definitely better than Pokemon Arceus. Pokemon Arceus' environment was just ugly as shit. Well, but that illusion is always gonna be there since the 2D game's proportions weren't realistic. Very true. And maybe I'm just a little bit biased because I don't know, I just prefer it. I prefer the 2D art style. I love pixel art. So I think I'm just very, very biased when it comes to that. But even in 3D games, I feel like there's just certain things that you can do to make a game look a bit more alive, almost. Arceus had good gameplay and a good story, the rest was garbage. Agreed. I didn't really like the mechanic with the catching a lot, if I'm completely honest, in Pokemon Arceus either. I did like the story, didn't like the environment design, like how it was executed. I thought the idea behind it was really cool, but it just didn't look right. I miss Pokemon Black and White. I have a capture card, so... Same. In general, I felt like the controls for Pokemon Arceus felt very clunky, if that makes sense. Like, it wasn't as smooth as you'd be used to it. Or as I was used to it for, like, other games that came out, like, at a, like, similar time frame. It's okay, guys. I'll make a better game. You better. You better. Don't make it a creature catching game, though. You don't want a lawsuit. But at the same time, I'm kind of like, you know, you can't make... Like, at this point, there's so many different games and there's so many different, like, niche genres already. I feel like it's hard to make something that is completely new and not like any other game that's ever existed. Does that make sense? I feel like it's hard to make a game that is, like, something that's never been there before. I'm gonna make a game where you hunt down sirens. That feels like a direct attack. To be fair, I'm not a pure siren, right? I'm part demon, thank you very much. Hence the horns. No, it's a critical attack. Get it? Pokemon reference? I get it. I said as I calmly chewed my apple, my bad. I'm sure I could have given more of a reaction, but I had to actually think about it and process it in my brain. So I'm sorry. I probably ruined your joke. My bad. I'm gonna make a game where you hunt down help, siren, and demons. Yeah, that's just very specific. That is very specific. Is the end boss gonna be called Cheery or something? Wait, I'll copyright strike you if you do that. Yes, how did you know? Copyright strike, lawsuit incoming. No, I'm kidding, I'm kidding. I don't have a copyright, I don't think, for this character design. Like, technically I made it, yeah, but like... Fuck will I do if someone copies it precisely? I'd be like, congratulations, now you look like me. The Hunt of Sirens, the first saga. What the fuck? Is there gonna be multiple parts or something? Crazy. Crazy? I was crazy once. They locked me in a room. A rebel room. Yeah, so I can make more money? Amazing. You're already thinking like a game developer. I'll give you royalties? I forgot what that is. I forgot what that is. But low-key, if you think about it, wouldn't it be so cool to be like part of a video game? Let it be as like a character or as someone who worked on it. Wouldn't that be so cool? I feel like that would be so cool. Maybe that's just me because it's precisely what I want to do for work when I'm done with uni and stuff, but yeah. A percentage of earnings. Oh, Brenna. What if I made a cheery video game? What would that even be about? If you think about it logically, what would a cheery video game even be about? The Hunt to Science the First Saga. Wait, so am I just gonna be like an evil boss or something? Like something the player like fights against? That would be wild. Imagine if I'm like a character that first like accompanies you on your journey, and then at the end I turn against you, and I was the evil monster all along. I just thought that. I that would be pretty cool to be fair. I'll just turn on you. Oh, what if whether I turn on you or not is actually determined by the player's choices? No, I thought more like you have to save the siren race and you are a companion. Oh, that makes sense. You know what? That would work out really well. I want Persona type monster catching game with a murder mystery. Ooh, that sounds interesting. I used to have a really cool game idea, but I never actually went through with it, unfortunately. Maybe one day. Maybe one day I'll make it. Thank you for the alert, KP. I appreciate you. Enjoy your stay in the lagoon. Who? What do you mean, who? Are you gonna say who asked? I'm traumatized by Valorant. Don't do that to me. Oh, never mind. Oh, you were going to do it, huh? That's crazy. I'm gonna finish this apple slice. Now I'm gonna go to the bathroom, and then I'll continue. Then I'll continue drawing. I promise. Doobie. You know what I just realized? You know what my title fucking says? Yapping and talking. I meant it to say yapping and drawing. But I guess it's more accurate that way. I guess. There we go. Now that's fixed. I'm gonna be right back. I'm gonna go bathroom real quick. And then we shall continue drawing. So guys, and then nothing was said afterwards. Anyways, I'm back. Let's get back to drawing a little bit. Let's actually be a little bit productive. Now this random thing that I just randomly start thinking about food. I'm kind of just thinking about what I'm gonna eat today. Ow. Wow, you'll come back just to bunk me? That's crazy. Yes? That's wild. But I'm not cruel. Still here. Thank you for that, Beth. I appreciate you.
Unshrimp thyself.
Did I make that line? Oh no, wait. Oh, that's the other thing. Thank you for the unshrimp as well. I appreciate you. How did you know that I was shrimping? I mean, to be fair, I have to shrimp like a little bit. Because I kind of have to like lean forward a tiny bit when I'm drawing. I guess, do I have to? I guess not. But like, it feels right too. Oh, what the fuck? See, my door is on, what's it called? Ow. It's on the other side. So the only like place where that could be coming from is like the table next to me. Or like the window, but that would sound different, right? So should I make like a different layer for the eyebrows? I'm not even sure. What do you mean? The knocking sound. That works really well in horror games though. And whenever I play horror games and someone actually uses that sound, it scares the shit out of me. Because I very often also just don't pay attention to chat as much as I would when I'm doing like just chatting or drawing or stuff. I mean, with drawing, I also don't look as often, but I feel like I still look relatively often. Like I check every now and then. When though? What do you mean when? Like when did I ask? See, I told you I'm traumatized by it. Yet you still decided to do it. That's crazy. That is crazy. Wait, no, I'm sorry. You better be. You better be. No, I'm just kidding. You're fine. I feel like I've said worse things than that in my life. Yeah, you called me an animal to throw off a cliff? I mean, a human is an animal, right? In Minecraft, I should add. I'd never throw you off an actual cliff. Right? I'm sure you wouldn't. I wouldn't. Of course not. Only in Minecraft. Do me a favor and never fall off a cliff. I feel like if for some reason the stream would surface, I feel like people would suspect me. So make sure not to fall off any cliffs. That might be bad for your health. Just a suggestion though. Wait, you just gave me an idea? What the fuck? I could frame you in Minecraft? Right. That's crazy. Yeah. You better not be. And if you are, please get help. Please seek professional help. Not on Twitch. With like a therapist or something. Well, duh, anyway. Anyway. What? No, I'm gonna put it on the face one. I'm gonna eat dinner. Bye. Alright, enjoy your dinner. Thank you for being here. Always appreciate it. The day I almost started drawing on the wrong layer again. There we go. I think this is the right one. It is so warm. I don't even know why I feel like it's so warm. It might be my laptop like heating up my room or something. Because technically it's only 24 degrees Celsius right now, according to my PC. But right now I feel like in this room it's like at least 30. And honestly, maybe it is. Maybe because of my PC, it is. I wouldn't be surprised. I feel like the main sad part about this is that most of the body is going to be covered up, not gonna lie. That is okay. We know that it is there. Get those tiny little hairs right. And again, I might still change some things about the line art. It might still be erased in some places. But that'll happen at a later point in time whenever I apply some color to this. I feel like as soon as color gets added to the picture, there's just a lot more that you'll be able to see. god, what happened? There we go. Alright. Sip of my drink. Hair down. I'm always wondering if I should move on to the other character's face. I should probably finish one and then the other, huh? You know what, just for color balance, I feel like it might be nice to use the same color here. I only just now realized that I went entirely silent. I'm so sorry. I do that sometimes, especially when I do like smaller details. I kind of forget to speak, if that makes sense, or I just kind of hyper focus on like the small details that I'm drawing. And I low-key forget to speak. It's almost like I forget that I'm streaming right now. Oh well. In a way, I feel like that is okay though. Because I feel like in like drawing streams, also don't need to talk the entire time. Because there's still stuff happening on the screen, right? I mean, technically, you could apply that to like a game stream as well. But I feel like in a game stream, there's also more to say, if that makes sense. And I feel like the pacing or like the whole like atmosphere is a little bit different as well. But I don't know. Maybe that's just me. And then this would be like a different color. Right? Wait, actually, let me check. Yeah, that then would be like a white outline. Maybe let's do that right now, because I think for the with the same white, I could probably outline the teeth a little bit. Well, it's not gonna be like a white, but it's gonna be like a gray. Hi. You were fast. Hello. You already done with dinner? Yes. Damn, what did you have for dinner? Nitsa? Ooh, very nice. Very good choice. Definitely not biased on this because I'm German. No, no. How small was the schnitzel? It must have been very small. That way he's just a very fast eater, maybe. That or I completely lost any sense of time while streaming, I don't know. No, I just eat fast. Fair enough, fair enough. Okay. So that's kind of where we're at now. I think I'm dreading the clothes a little bit because I know it'll take a very, very long time, especially to do this, because I sketched it on now. But technically speaking, this is what it actually looks like. So I'm gonna be a bit more detailed in the actual line art. Lasagna mozzarella salad with tomatoes and balsamico dressing. Ooh, very nice. You're making me hungry. I was actually initially planning to only stream, well, right about till now, to be honest, because I was gonna make some food and keep my streams somewhere around 3 hours ish. To be fair, I did start an hour late, so I might keep going for a little while longer. Also, because I feel like I didn't really get a lot of things done. I feel like I was talking most of the time. Yeah, I'm just gonna keep eating some apple slices. I'm gonna force myself to keep going. But oh well. I think we got this. There's still a good good bit to go, but it'll be fine. You got this? Thank you. I'm thinking about making the armor like mostly dark, like almost black, but not fully. And then make the band around his waist, or their waist, red as well. Make it pink with glitters? No. No. Why not? Because this is a paid commission. I'm not gonna make it pink with glitter. It's supposed to be a serious fighting sim. He'll like it, I'm sure. I'm not sure. Actually, for Beep, maybe. Maybe. But just so it doesn't look as out of place, I'm not gonna do that. Oh? What's up? Hi, Chi. Hi, Corrado. How are you doing on this fine day? Don't mind me, I'm just munching my apple slice. But yeah, I think I'll keep going for a little while longer. And then I'll make some dinner. Better now that I'm watching your stream. I am glad to hear that. Not gonna lie, the recipe from this bread is so wrong. Wait, why? Wait, why? It worked in their video, no? Too much sugar? Okay, you know what? I could see that. I mean, you could just add less sugar, no? I do that a lot. Like, I have a really, really good cupcake recipe, right? But for me, the muffin of the cupcake is way too sweet. So I just added less sugar and a little less, what's it called? Cocoa powder, I think. Because it was a bit, too strong. Yeah, but it tastes like Milchbrötchen. I think that's exactly what it's supposed to be, or like what she was trying to do. Because it looks like it from like the consistency as well. Wait, did you already make them? Or why are you saying that they're tasting like Milchbrötchen? With garlic butter and mozzarella? Did you add mozzarella cheese? Wait, did you already make it? Oh, you tasted the dough. Oh, I mean, I don't know. I want to make cooking videos in the forest next to a lake. Hey, those are so goated, and then you have to have that very specific song playing that kind of reminds me of The Hobbit. Hell yeah. Anyways, moving on. And you with me? Exactly. I don't need to cook myself. I cast all the food. Oh, you mean cook all the food? That's also true. Yeah. Oh, let me go to reference again real quick. What color is that? It's like a gray, basically. I could probably get away with like a slightly darker, maybe slightly more in this tone. think this would count as like an accessory. I am wondering if this is like too blue though. She burns pasta, so it makes sense. That's crazy. That happened one time many, many years ago. It's time to let it go. It is time to move on as I have. Hey, who knows? It might happen tomorrow or in a month. I don't think it'll happen again, okay? Quite frankly, I don't think it'll happen again. If it does, I'd give you that, but like I don't think it will. Of course it won't happen? Exactly. Because you don't cook? Wait, what? No, not because of that. I do cook. Thank you very much. I just don't really do it very often because 2 of my roommates are cooks. So I don't really have to, you know? Could, but I don't have to. Aren't you lucky then? I am. Now if you mean now I'm gonna stop messing around. It's okay. I am lucky. That's very true. But I'm also a pretty decent cook. So it's fine. I feel like there is no chef in the world that has never burned anything. If they've actually, like, cooked and tried new things. Very much surprise me in the least if they've never done it. Hey Chi, what's up? Are you just not gonna say anything afterwards? Is that what's happening? What's 4 plus 4 times 4 minus 4 through 4? I don't know. Ask a calculator. Do I look like one? Sometimes you have to solve your own issues in life. Sometimes you cannot put those on a random Twitch streamer. But it's okay. I'm sure you will figure out with your own problem solving skills that I am sure you have. I have the answer. That's good for you then. I'm very proud of you. I'm asking you and I'm telling you, do I look like a calculator to you? Do I look like a calculator to you? Yes, then maybe you should get your eyes looked at. Anyways. Let's see. I think that is pretty much done. I actually don't know. Would this be visible? Maybe like a little bit. Maybe like here. Kind of shows that it's going around. See, I'm witty like that. But I feel like I forgot a line here. The good thing about me, I feel like, is I'm able to make up like an answer pretty much on the spot. So I'm never really caught off guard by questions like these. Because I will always have an answer. It might not be the one you're looking for or the one you want, but I'll have an answer. I've left him speechless. I'm built different like that. No, but I'm not a fan of math questions. I don't think I'll ever answer one. To be honest, I don't enjoy solving math problems. There's a reason why I'm doing a Bachelor of Arts and not of Science or something. Believe me, I tried that, didn't like it. But hey, if you are someone that enjoys math, slay. Just keep it away from me. Okay. Okay. I'm glad we can agree. Yeah, I guess. Whatever. I guess. Are you upset or something? No, I'm just joking. Okay, good. I was about to say. I'm not the best at reading emotions through text. So I'm really bad with like sarcasm or anything. Because I tend to take things very, very literally. That was unfortunately only one hand. I'm almost considering to stop relatively soon and just continue tomorrow. Maybe not even on stream. Maybe just maybe I'll just continue tomorrow. It's so warm today. I do not feel motivated at all right now. And I feel like you have this thing. You ever had this thing where you're like supposed to do something, but because you don't really have motivation for it like that day, it doesn't come out as well as it maybe could if you were to do it on like a day where you have the motivation. Does that make sense? I don't know. I sent motivation in DMs. I think you and I have a very different definition of motivation. Wait, if I don't give context, this is gonna be even better. It's just gonna make it sound like you sent something super weird. No, I'm kidding. You sent me a piece of bread falling over. See, I'm nice like that.
Unshrimp thyself.
Oh my god, that scared the shit out of me. Hello, my queen. How are you? Long time no see. Hope you're doing amazing today. We're having a lovely, lovely day. No, I actually sent motivation. Let's see. See, that's better motivation than a bread falling over. Yeah, you know what? I might continue. I might continue tomorrow. Because right now, I'm really warm. I really want to eat something. And I feel like stream's gonna be way more enjoyable when I'm happy too. See? Yeah, what's up? What is up? I really want to play something. And I can't on stream, so I'm scared. No, I'm scared. I'm sad. See? The sky? What's with the sky? It's up. It's blue. Well, right now it's not really fully blue, but it's up. Yeah. I guess. I fucking guess. But yeah, I think I might actually. You asked what's up? Ah. Okay, Dad. What's it with the dad jokes? All right. Anyways, I think I'm gonna be continuing this another time. I don't really know when I'll be live next time yet. Maybe I'll do Wednesday or Thursday. I think tomorrow I might actually not. I might just take a breather, and then maybe I'll do Wednesday or Thursday again. And definitely on the weekend. Usually around the same time, so around like 3:30, 4:30 p.m. my time, so Central European time. That's usually when I'm live. I will let you guys know on Discord and or on Twitter. So it's looking great though. Thank you. Terrible, my queen. Why? What's up? What's wrong? Oh god. Did something happen? Are you okay? Are you in need of assistance? Need a hat pat? A hug? Emotional support? Anything? I hope nothing too bad happened. I hope it's something you can recover from. Tried to update my YouTube security settings, but I have to redo it because the site thinks I'm under 18. Oh shit! I remember having to do like a whole like verification that I'm above the age of 18. Didn't they used to do it so you only have to like click on like one box and be like, ah yeah, I'm above the age of 18. I'm low-key too lazy to do that on X. So Twitter thinks I'm below the age of 18, for example. Which is very funny considering the shit that you still like are shown on Twitter. That's just not censored and shit out there. First thing I did when I turned 18 was make my own PayPal account. Fair. But yeah, I hope you can figure everything out. There isn't any bugs. They just base it off of the face scan you do. You have to do a face scan? Wait, but Lore, that means YouTube just gave you a compliment, right? They just said that you look young for your age. That's good, right? I'd honestly be offended if it was like immediately like, oh yeah, this bitch is about like 40 years old or something, and you're like in your 20s. I wouldn't want to be called a minor though. Yeah, you know what? That's fair. That's fair. I haven't had that happen to me in a long time. I'm very happy. I think the last time that happened to me was when I was like 21 and I was buying wine at the grocery store. And the lady was like, "Can I see some ID?" And I looked at her. And then she looked at me a little bit more closely and she was like, "Ah, yeah, never mind." I don't know if that was like, maybe I should have seen that as like a rude thing to say. But I feel like it's very obvious that I'm not 16 or below. I feel like it's very obvious that I'm not like 15 or some shit. I feel like I haven't looked 15 since a very long time, so. You gave her the yandere stare of death? No, just back then my sleep schedule was even worse than now. So I probably just looked really pissed off and really tired. And I just looked at her like, yeah, 1 sec. And then as soon as she like heard my voice, she was like, "Oh no, you know what? Never mind, you're good." It's like, okay. Oh no, poor cheese. It's okay. It's okay. I think the last, yeah, that was like the last time I was mistaken for like under the age of 18. I've been told by a lot of friends that I look 18. Or like somewhere around 18, early 20s. Which I suppose isn't that far off, so it kind of works, right? It kind of works. But yeah, I think I'll call it here because I don't really have too much motivation to keep going. So I might just do a little bit off stream tomorrow and then I'll be live again Wednesday or Thursday. So yeah, 5 more minutes for 3 hours. I can stay 5 more minutes. That's okay. I don't think I'll raid out. I think I just leave it at that. But I'm very happy with my chainmail brush. I think that's very nice. I love that. Actually, now I realize it. Shouldn't the chainmail on this character, shouldn't that go down rather than in like these lines? Like here. Because like here I did it downwards. And then here I didn't. Maybe I'll do that. I mean, it's not rendered yet, right? That's just a sketch underneath it, and so I can still fix that. I can still change that. Use reference. I have a reference open. I had a reference open, but not for that one. I was looking at a reference for when I did the chainmail on Beep, and then I stopped looking at the reference as I was doing Tony. So I'm gonna do that tomorrow probably. But I don't really feel like doing it right now, so yeah. I'm just gonna do that then. But yeah. I don't really know what to make for dinner yet. I did say I'm gonna be playing some League and some Valorant with some friends later. I still need to play one Overwatch game. I need to win something. Make noodles. But you know, I really want potato dumplings. So I think I might make some potato dumplings. Because I think I still have some leftover sauce. So I could just eat that. Because that would go so hard right now. Yeah. Yeah, I think I'll do that. To be fair, I'm just a sucker for potatoes in general. Maybe it's because I'm German. Maybe it's because I just like potatoes. Can I join for Overwatch game? I need to play as well. Sure, I don't mind. What are those expressions? Wait, so Neil, would you be alright with with potato dumplings today? Like potato dumplings and sauce? I think that's what we had planned for today anyways. But I don't know. Potato dumplings are so yummy. Agreed. I don't know. What do you mean you don't know? It's like a yes or no question. Well, actually, it's not a yes or no question. It's a yes question. Because I'm gonna make potato dumplings if you want it or not. Maybe? Alright, perfect. I'm glad we can agree. I'm glad we can agree. I still need to play my ranking games and Valorant. I just realized. We have potato dumplings at home? We do have potato dumplings at home. I love it, dumpies. So why bother asking? Because I'm giving them the illusion of choice. I'm giving them the illusion of choice when really, I've made the choice a long time ago. That's also how I decide on what to do. Because even when people suggest, like, oh, do you want to do that? Do you want to do that? Do you want to do that? Usually, I already have something on my mind what I actually want to do, you know? So I'll just keep saying no until they say the thing that I actually want to do. The illusion of choice. The illusion that I don't have to make the choice, but they're making the choice. And the garlic mozzarella bread, you know, sometimes life is hard. I mean, I told you I don't want to eat that today. I did tell you that earlier, that I don't want to eat garlic mozzarella bread today. I wanted potato dumpies. So poor Neo doesn't have a choice for food. He does. He can have food that he wants. More for me. Exactly. Enjoy your milk bread with garlic and cheese. Neil say one if you need help. He doesn't need help. He doesn't need help. What? No, he's fine, guys. Trust. He's okay. I swear. Sometimes. He just has to play Valorant with me in League of Legends. It's fine, right? I'm not forcing him. What she said. See? He agrees. See, so he's completely fine. He's completely safe. Are you sure, bro? He's completely sure. Don't worry. Don't worry about it. Don't worry about it. But yes, thank you so much again for helping with my filters. Thank you so much for everyone who was here today. I'm sorry that I wasn't very productive today. I was mostly yapping, but you know, if you've been here for a while, you know that is completely normal. That is just how it goes here. But yeah, sometimes I'm very productive, sometimes I just end up going on a yapping spree, but that's okay. Hey Chi, what's up? What is it? Why did the chicken cross the road to get to the other side? Good job. Thanks. Now end stream? Wow, that's crazy. Okay. I guess if you want me gone, so be it. Thank you so much to everyone who was here today. I hope you guys have a lovely rest of your day, night, or whatever time it is for you right now. I will see you guys next time, which is probably going to be Wednesday at probably 3:30 or 4 p.m., something like that, CET, Central European Time. So I'll be looking forward to seeing you there. And with that being said, bye-bye.